Hello everyone, John Odom, drum set and percussion teacher with Groove with Passion drum lessons. And here today to film another video lesson. Now this lesson today is going to be for the song, classic Christmas song, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I've got a young student who will be playing this song for our upcoming Christmas recital at Orlando Fine Arts Academy in Lake Nona. And so I'm very busy right now preparing several of my students to play for our upcoming recital, which will be on December 11th, 2 weeks before Christmas. So I'm very excited about it. So this version, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, it's just Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer with lyrics, okay? This version is 3 minutes and 23 seconds long. I know there's different versions of the song. This one does have an instrumental in it, which makes it kind of nice. So this is the beat for this song, okay, is known as the 2-beat, all right? So how do you play the 2-beat? Well, so it's in 4/4 time, which is 4 beats to each measure, okay? You're gonna play your bass drum on beat 1, snare on beat 2, snare on bass drum on beat 3, snare on beat 4. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, along with that, okay, your kick and snare, you're gonna play quarter notes on the hi-hat. Simply 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, when you're playing this beat, and I always have to stress this to my students, especially my beginners who are just learning how to get their hands and feet to work together, coordination. It is a challenge, okay, to do that, but that's where I come in to help my students work through that. You can't change anything. Bass drum has to stay on 1 and 3. Snare drum has to stay on 2 and 4. So you're never going to play your bass drum 2 beats in a row. You're not going to play your snare drum 2 beats in a row. Because if you do that, then you're going to be offbeat. Then you're playing your bass drum on 2 and 4 and your snare drum on 1 and 3. That doesn't work. So the 2-beat is played just like this, okay, with all 3 voices, kick, snare, and hi-hat, just like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I require all my students to count. Counting is very important for every musician, whatever instrument you're playing, whatever type of band you're with. Musicians need to learn how to count. So counting is very important. Doesn't mean we have to count every note of every song, but especially beginners, you've got to learn how to count. So that is one thing that I require my students, and I teach them. So for this song, again, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's your primary groove. Now, a couple times in the song, you can switch to the ride cymbal. Okay, I like switching the ride cymbal just to switch the voice up. So when you switch to the ride cymbal, it's still quarter notes. Quarter notes here on the hi-hat, they're the same on the ride cymbal. Bass drum still on 1 and 3, snare on 2 and 4. One more voice you can add is the chick with your left foot on the hi-hat with the snare, like so. Now when you start playing this groove right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You're actually playing what is known in drumming as 4-way coordination. What that means is you're using all 4 limbs now. Okay, your left foot isn't just holding the hi-hat closed anymore, but once you switch the ride cymbal, you can actually start playing that chick. I like to explain to students that when you're playing on the hi-hat, the hi-hat, I mean, you still use it. There's a lot of other ways to use the hi-hat. But when you switch the ride cymbal, it's completely freed up. So then you can definitely start playing. I require my students to start playing that hi-hat when you free it up, because we want to advance, we want to be able to use 4-way coordination. So the intro for this song comes in with the vocal, and you're actually going to do a cymbal roll, a quiet cymbal roll, a medium cymbal roll, let's call it that way. It's not really not a swell, but it's more letting your sticks, the tips on the bow of the cymbal like so. Gonna hold that out for a little bit, so I'll demonstrate that and demonstrate where to come in with the groove. Starts with the piano real soft.
You know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen.
Right here.
But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all?
Right here.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never left for Rudolph, joining in reindeer games. In one fall of Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, if your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh? Then how the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history.
Instrumental. Nice and steady. Don't change anything. Go back to right symbol. Nice and high hat. Vocal comes back in.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never left for Rudolph, joining any reindeer
Back to the
games.
right symbol.
Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my
Nice and high
sleigh?
hat.
And how the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history.
And then just a little cymbal hit on the end. I wouldn't do a real loud crash, but you can definitely do a cymbal hit on the end. So that's an overview of how to play Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Now there are, of course, some things you can add. You could do a couple little snare hits, but I'm doing a very basic, straight ahead groove with this because, again, my student's going to play this. He's very young. I'm very proud of him. He's going to do a great job, I know, but I told him, I told his parents that I would go ahead and film this video. So that's kind of what I've been focusing on here lately. Again, try and get my students ready for this recital. And this is part of what I do. And I don't only film videos just for the recital, but also I actually recently filmed a video for the bridge for the song Footloose. Now, I didn't post that one on YouTube. I'm going to send that directly to my student. I actually did that video in 2 parts, and that's a part where you play around actually on the floor tom and then around the toms, and I had to figure that out. But anyway, that's part of what I offer my students. I do everything I can to help my students learn how to play music, and so that's why I teach drums and percussion. So for drum lessons, and also I'm teaching Orlando Fine Arts Academy in Orlando. We're in Lake Nona, okay, on Arcoosie Road. And we also have dance lessons. We have ballet and tap dancing. We also have art lessons, of course, voice lessons, several instruments. We also have musical theater. And we've got some new programs that will be starting up next year. So we're very excited about that. And so the contact information will be on the video if you're interested in any of those lessons or drum lessons with me. I do teach at the school. If you don't live here locally, I do teach online also. Or if you do live here and you say, no, I want online lessons, I also teach online. I do teach with lessons in your home, and I teach privately, so I can come to your home if you feel comfortable with that. But I am currently enrolling some more new students, so if you're interested in drum lessons with me, contact information will be on the video. Thank you for watching. Have a great day, all right? Take care and be safe.